The 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. And guys, for the Bulls, they're where we've gotten used to seeing them, in the middle of the pack, 7th place in the East at the moment. That was the story of their season last year as well. And last year it became clear that this Bulls team was transitioning from the Derrick Rose era to the Jimmy Butler era. If you were in charge of the Bulls, Shaq, how would you build this team around Butler?
Well, Butler isn't a guard that likes to dominate the ball like James Harden, so you can still have an elite player at the point to complement him. I might want more of a second threat to add to a second option, but Jimmy Butler, great direction to go into.
Well, I'm not from the school of thought of errors. I'm from the school of thought errors are built after the fact, not while they're there. Butler's defense is great. I would still build a defensive-minded basketball team. I do like the way they can do that, and that could be a driving force moving forward.
Getting ready for the opening tip. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Take it to him. You guys ready? Take it to him. Let's go. At 7.7 inches, middleweight, starting at power forward. At 6.9 inches, number 22. Starting at the other round, 64 inches, number 3. Take it to him. You guys ready?
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. The Philadelphia 76ers come into tonight's game after losing earlier in the season in their last game against the Bulls.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Definitely an outlier game for them. They are usually much more in control of themselves compared to that match.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid, Ilyasova out there with Robert Covington, and it's Stauskas in at the two-guard spot. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Gibson. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Butler trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami. As we get near the midway point of the season, Steve, teams know what their makeup is. I think they would know themselves from top to bottom exactly what they have.
But they know their identity. They know how they win games. They know at the end of games who's ready to play. And the coaching staff started to say, hey, these guys are great starters, but it's more important to know who are your finishers on the team.
And with the Bulls, there are so many great moments to choose from. But in your view, Steve, what do you think is the defining moment for this Bulls franchise?
From a playing standpoint, you can't help but think of when Michael Jordan hit the game-winning shot to win the finals over Byron Russell. First title over the Lakers was right up there, too. But that was the biggest one for me.
Now, here's Wade. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
One thing he also did extremely well was rebounding. He really attacked the glass out there.
Here's Covington, defended by Butler. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Taj Gibson picks one up. And the 76ers setting an all-time record for patience as far as going young, Greg, and building through the draft. There's been a lot of losing along the way.
Yeah, and a lot of questions to their strategy. But the front office said their philosophy was trying to plant an orchard from seeds. They didn't want to buy apples, I guess. They wanted to grow them from the ground up. Boy, they better get that harvest moving fast.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
In terms of big man, he is certainly one of the better free throw shooters in this league.
Grant kicks to Gibson. Outside Butler. Back to Gibson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's the muscle Gibson has, just concentrating on his shot despite the D roughing him up. Taj Gibson is one of those players that's just always in the right place at the right time, never plays outside himself on either end. He just gives you effort every time out.
And with Gibson, you like that he can play as a starter or come off the bench. He's effective in both. He's comfortable in either role, as he's done both, Steve, for extended periods of time.
Because his mindset, whether starting or coming off the bench, is to play with energy, effort, and to defend. So any role, starter or off the bench, he thrives.
Now, here's Grant. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Lopez a screen. Wade has the open look. They grab their own miss. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's McConnell. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Embiid. He hits it from 9. Embiid's got his first 2 points of the night. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Grant the pass to Butler. Lopez dishes to Butler. Gibson the screen. Butler kicks to Wade. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Wade again missing. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Heat.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
They weren't patient enough to try to find the most wide-open shot on every three-pointer. That's why they missed so many.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
The reason why, he has such a great touch. You got to have that shot inside with the big guys.
Philadelphia shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now we'll go to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
Thanks, Kevin. He said, look, all they talked about before this game was defense. Going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, he said, it's a challenge that we embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. No hero ball on offense either. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on them. It's never easy. Back to you.
David, thanks for the great update. And coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
It has to be his goal every game. Reason why they don't play well when they play fast.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Now Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Grant kicks to Butler. Gibson the screen. Pass to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him offensively, but I like that he's staying aggressive.
But they get it back. 4-3, Covington. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Grant outside. He dishes it to Wade. McConnell kicks to Covington. Back to McConnell. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Chicago trailing here. Lopez a screen. Grant outside. Down low. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Not only is Gibson great at using his body to screen for his guys, he's a superb slasher. Watch out when he's rolling to the hoop.
Soft touch off the glass. Grant's got his first 2 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
McConnell kicks to Stauskas. Shoots. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Left side Butler. Grant outside. Lopez a screen. Outside Butler. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. Wade. Another one falls for Chicago.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
McConnell passes to Embiid. Covington dishes to Ilyasova. Poke loose. Embiid kicks to Stauskas. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now, here's Butler. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Here's McConnell. The feed to Embiid. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And defensively, Steve, these days, more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the box, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So if teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing that these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He can guard everything.
And with Chicago and the Bulls, it seems that no matter what the current team does, they'll always be playing in the shadow of his airness, Michael Jordan.
Tough act to follow when you talk about the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls. Every great player that Bulls have, they get compared to Michael Jordan. That's just not fair.
Chicago making a switch here. Felicio's checked in. Noel's checked in for the 76ers. The Bulls leading by 3. Carter Williams kicks to Felicio. He feeds it to Butler. There's the dish to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mirotic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McConnell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Saric with the screen for Noel. Dishes it to Saric. Shot from free throw range. Good on the bucket. And Chicago has possession. They lead by 4. Stolen. Here's McConnell. Carter Williams covering.
That's not going to get it done.
Now Chicago's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Carter Williams has got his first points in this one. Here's McConnell. There's a screen by Noel. McConnell kicks to Saric. Noel, a screen on Mirotic. It's deflected. The pass to Carter Williams. Out left to the wing. Here's McDermott. Another one falls for Chicago.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
There's the pick. At the elbow, it's Saric. Covington in the corner. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
The D was absolutely awful, and the fans let them know about it at the end.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Left side, Butler. Bucket is good. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's McConnell. He kicks to Saric. Pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. The teardrop falls in. McConnell's got 5 points so far.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
The 10-footer. The offensive rebound, Butler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I think Jimmy Butler is top of my list as far as two-way players that can do just about anything you ask him.
Steve, when you watch Jimmy Butler play, you have to pay attention at all times. He can just explode on a moment's notice and completely take over a game.
I just love Jimmy Butler on the offensive end. He came into this league known as a defender, hard work. But when no Derrick Rose, he turned into a guy that can score the basketball and is counted on that end.
Rodriguez is checked in for T.J. McConnell. And so Butler nails both of them.
Timeout. When you think of the best as far as two-way players, Jimmy Butler is one of the first names that comes to mind. Great blend of offense and defense. Gives you effort on both sides of the ball every night.
And for Butler, his effort is something that never comes into question, Steve. He is a competitor.
You have guys that compete on the offensive end, but when you love a guy that does it at the same type rate on the defensive end, he's a two-way player, but one of the best we've seen.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the 76ers.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of 3-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
And so here is Philadelphia. Down by 12. Rodriguez against Carter Williams. Puts it up from 12. Felicio with the rebound. Well, Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now here's Valentine. Henderson defending. Mirotic with it. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
There's a screen by Noel. And there's Rodriguez. That's good on the assist by Henderson.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Carter Williams kicks to Felicio. Mirotic against Noel. Mirotic's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Henderson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Felicio, the pass to Mirotic. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rodriguez outside. Feeds to Saric. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here is Carter Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Henderson kicks to Rodriguez. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Saric. Another 3 for Philadelphia. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Valentine. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Releases from 15. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Chicago. They're up by 8. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And a guy who seems to improve every season, Jimmy Butler. He spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me night in and night out. But they do. I have to learn to cope with that and still find a way to be successful on both ends of the floor. And it's a learning curve for me also, but I'm figuring it out.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player, and if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
They look faster and fresher out there. Seems like they're trying to tire them out.
Grant is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Mirotic. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Gibson in at the 4. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And the Sixers, you know, patiently building with young talent. And through all the losing, Coach Brett Brown talked about seeing the daylight. And I think we're starting to see it as well. The roster is starting to take shape, and maybe that optimism is just around the corner for the Sixers.
Pass to Mirotic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Mirotic has got 9.
You have to like seeing Mirotic take these mid-range shots. He's not afraid to fire from there.
Holmes kicks to Sarge. Here's Rodriguez. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Bulls leading by 9. Wade kicks to Gibson. A shot. They get it back. Mirotic.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Dwayne Wade. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's getting around 20 points per, 2.5 steals, and 5 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
And he can't get the first one. And to survive in the NBA, you need to be tough physically and emotionally. And Steve, just how grueling can a full NBA season be on a player?
It can be very grueling. You start talking about back-to-back 82 games, flying from the West Coast to the East Coast and vice versa. And then you get a chance to go up against some guys that don't let you off the hook. They don't care you play the back-to-back. They're coming at you.
How would you handle it personally in terms of just keeping your body fresh and as ready as possible?
You know, nutrition is huge now, and I think also guys taking care of their bodies and still working out on off days. A lot of times they say get your rest, but it'll be good to get some light workouts and some workouts when you have days off.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Butler, he's checked in for Mirotic. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wade gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Rodriguez. He has 6. Now the feed to Embiid. Leans inside, and it's sent back by Lopez. And the shot goes in from Embiid. The Bulls leading by 11. Grant outside. Lopez dishes to Wade. Six to shoot. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 11. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid the screen. Off the pick. Up again. It's good on the putback. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Wade, here's Lopez, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
Bulls have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
He's off on the first. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he's good on the second.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
And the 76ers call time here. Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Bulls.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
Here's McConnell. He has 5. He dishes it to Embiid. Tries from 16. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
The mid-range jump shot, he's so comfortable. He's got such a great feel from that distance.
Now here's Wade. He's got 9. It's stolen by Stauskas. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Jimmy Butler made a big bet on himself back in 2014. He turned down the Bulls' 4-year, $44 million contract extension offer, and it paid off. After a breakthrough season, he signed a new contract, a max deal for 5 years and $95 million. Instead of his decision, I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. Everything I put myself through, I knew what I was capable of.
He's come a long way, David. Thank you.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, for every NBA player, there seems to be a moment, Smitty, when they realize that they had a special talent, that the game came easy to them. Did you have that kind of moment where you said, you know what, I'm pretty good at this game?
You know what helped me, Kevin? Drafted by the Miami Heat. And sometimes where you're drafted and the people around you. I played with Glenn Rice from the state of Michigan, played at Michigan. Then I also played with Willie Burton. He's from my neighborhood.
Sure is.
So getting a chance to have guys familiar, some similar backgrounds, Grant Long as well, it made life a little bit easier. I think when I knew I was special, when the first time I heard my name in the starting lineup.
I bet. And Miami is not too bad a city to begin your
No, not
career
at all.
in.
Yeah, Michigan was pretty cold. I was down there in Miami.
Chicago leading by 9. Three-pointer, Wade. Right side, Butler. Second chance shot, and that one is good. Butler's got 6 points.
There's a certain level of concentration you have to have when your jump shot is being contested. Nothing phases Jimmy Butler.
Embiid the screen. McConnell kicks to Holmes. To the inside, and Embiid throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Wade outside. To the paint. The 11-footer and the rejection by Embiid. Now here's Henderson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Embiid the screen. Here's McConnell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Grant. Lopez outside. He feeds it to Wade. And off the glass. That one's good. He's got 11.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The 76ers trail by 8. McConnell kicks to Holmes. Now the dish to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Henderson. A reverse. And Embiid lays it in.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
Grant the pass to Wade. Lopez dishes to Wade. Gibson setting the pick for Wade. Wade missing again.
If his shots were just a little more on point tonight, they'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
Now the pass to McConnell. Dishes it to Stauskas. Embiid with a screen on Wade. 4 on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Felicio's checked in. McDermott comes in for Taj Gibson. Valentine's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Grant. And then for Philadelphia, Nerlens Noel checks in for Joel Embiid. Ilyasova comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Robert Covington subbed in for Gerald Henderson. He doesn't get the second one. And with the Bulls, there has been a sense of disconnect between the front office and the coaching staff. We've read about it, we've heard about it, and the fans and the players throw them into the mix too for quite some time. Steve, the stigma just hasn't gone away.
Something that would clear up everything if the Bulls could get back to just winning. When teams start to slide, there's a lot of finger pointing, and that's been going on in Chicago.
Now Ilyasova, after Denzel Valentine missing on that last three-pointer. Stauskas kicks to Covington. Now here's Noel. T right on him. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. It's blocked. The shot by Carter-Williams. Nobody around. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
McConnell kicks to Covington. No good on the triple.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's McConnell. He's got 8. There's a screen by Noel. And here's Covington from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Carter-Williams with it. He kicks it to McDermott. There's a screen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a look here at the shot chart.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now, it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
McConnell kicks to Noel. Back to McConnell. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's off to Oklahoma City for them after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Here's Felicio. Wants to get it to Carter-Williams and does. Pass to Felicio. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Rodriguez is checked in for Nick Stauskas. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. McConnell passes to Noel. And Valentine over to help. Here's McConnell. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. McConnell's got 12 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Valentine setting the pick for Carter-Williams. Nice job coming off that screen.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
1:36 left to play here in the half. Here's Rodriguez. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Bulls leading by 3. And here is Carter-Williams. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Misses the 3. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Covington dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Covington from deep. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Bulls third.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Here's Rodriguez.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, his inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
And when you can win the transition games, that means you're getting easy looks, and that could demoralize the defense.
Rodriguez passes to McConnell. Feeds it to Covington. Shot clock at 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, Carter Williams. Shoots off the screen. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Bulls lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Dwayne, you guys have been pedal to the metal in transition. Looks like you're having fun out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of up and back. Close out the paint, close out the three-point shooter, get the ball out, go. So, this is one of those games that you enjoy to play.
All right, Dwayne, keep having fun in the second half. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far, just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
His confidence is riding high, and no one wants any part of him down there. He has really served up a commanding performance here today.
Here's Grant. And so in the game for the 76ers, Embiid is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's McConnell in at the point. Here's Grant. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Grant. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's McConnell. Embiid the screen. And Ilyasova kicks to Covington. Good on the triple. Covington's got his second bucket of the night. And Chicago shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Grant outside. Passes it to Butler. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
It's really hard to stop Butler in the paint. The defense really can't do anything to stop him there.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. Covington dishes to Embiid. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Chicago leading by 4. Grant the pass to Gibson. Lopez sets a screen for Grant to the inside. Embiid with the steal. Fast break Philadelphia. From deep, Ilyasova. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's a foul called on Nick Stauskas. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Nice job by Butler. Really worked on the catch-and-shoot jump shot, getting it off a little bit quicker.
And you look over the career of Dwayne Wade. He was initially a slasher, but he's improved his shot and pull-up jumper immensely, and even has become a threat from deep if you give him space.
Now, here's Grant. 5 points in the game. Lopez outside. Now here's Wade. He's covered closely. Can't hit from 12. Thinking again about how Wade's skills have evolved over the years, his offensive game has grown immensely since his rookie season.
And it's why he will go down as one of the all-time greats. His work ethic in improving his game. Fantastic post-up player as a guard. Wade's ability to score in any fashion is what makes him one of the great closers in our game.
Now here's Grant. Kicks it to Lopez. Pass to Wade. Back to Lopez. Tries again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
And a lot of players who play like Wade will have brief careers due to the stress it puts on their body. You know, Greg, Wade has had his share of injuries in his time in the NBA, but he is still putting up big numbers despite all the bumps and bruises.
That's a great point. Undersized guards take a beating when they are attacking the basket. Wade has missed a lot of games, but he's been healthy when it matters most. He's also done a good job to adjust his game to be a danger when he's not barreling through the lane.
And the 76ers with some changes. Saric comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Henderson for Robert Covington. Both free throws good from Wade. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's McConnell. He's got 12. Here's Embiid. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the
Shots,
shot.
gentlemen. And now a chance to look at Jimmy Butler. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
And the first one drops. And Embiid drops them both. The Bulls leading by 6. Now, here's Grant. He's got 5. Lopez kicks to Wade. And they pick up 2. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it was controversial in Chicago, but the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg to replace Tom Thibodeau. Hoiberg played for a decade in the NBA, and at Iowa State, he was the fastest coach in school history to reach 100 wins. In Chicago, guys, it seems he's loosened the reins a bit, giving the players a little more leeway to shoot with confidence and air it out offensively.
The players have responded. Thanks, David. Timeout called the 76ers. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Remarkable scoring display that he's putting on. They have to regroup, stop the momentum. Plain and simple, they have to cool him off for a couple minutes. One strategy they might employ is to force him to work hard on the defensive end and to try and sap some of his energy.
The 76ers making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
And really what jumps out to me about this shot chart is just how aggressive he's been when on the floor. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get as close to the hoop as possible before putting up that shot, and it's worked out in a big way for him and his team.
Henderson kicks to Embiid. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's McConnell. 12 points for him. The feed to Saric. From the wing. Goes back up. Embiid. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Embiid drops them both. Chicago leading by 10. Grant outside. Lopez dishes to Wade. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Now, here's Sarge. He's got 7. Here's McConnell. Lopez with the steal. Grant with the ball. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The 76ers third.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Embiid the screen. Sarge has the open look. Off target from outside. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Grant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's McConnell. He's got 12. He dishes it to Embiid. 3-pointer. But they recover it. Here's McConnell. Back to Embiid. McConnell kicks to Embiid. Saric with the screen for Embiid. Saric with it. Gibson on him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. Here's Embiid. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
Some changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Lopez. McDermott comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Grant. Rodriguez is checked in for the 76ers. We see it practically every game. A player picks up a few quick fouls and has to change how they play. Steve, just how drastic of a mentality change is it when you're playing in foul trouble?
Well, it takes away a little bit of your aggressiveness. And I think also you have to rely on your teammates, especially if you're in foul trouble, especially for star players. You want to keep them around. So a lot of times the coach will say, hey, go double team so the star player or players won't pick up the next foul.
Shots good by Saric.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
It's tipped. Stolen by Saric. Henderson with it. Wade picks him up. Henderson, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now here's Saric, the fast break opportunity. Here's Embiid, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half. The Bulls leading by 5. And here is Carter-Williams. He feeds it to Gibson. Back to Carter-Williams. Ball's knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And that one falls for Sarge. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Noel's checked in. And so Saric nails them both. The Bulls leading by 3. Now Valentine. Outside Gibson. There's the dish to Carter-Williams. 14 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Carter-Williams has got 6. Rodriguez outside. The pass to Saric. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Valentine wide open. He fires, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. The 76ers trail by 7. Now here's Rodriguez. He has 6. At the elbow, it's Saric. Rebounded by McDermott.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
And yeah, you look at him and look at his face, his expressions. He has definitely lost his confidence.
Holmes passes to Rodriguez. Noel with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Valentine. Outside Gibson. Dishes it to Carter Williams. That one misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now here's Valentine. Outside Gibson. To the paint. Taken away by Rodriguez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Carter Williams. Some changes for Philadelphia. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Robert Covington subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Carter Williams hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Saric. Trying to find Ilyasova and gets it to him. Not enough on that one as it misses.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Mirotic feeds to Valentine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's the 3-second violation. Wade, he's checked in for Valentine. Stauskas is checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Rodriguez outside. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Covington dishes to Ilyasova. That one goes. Count it. Ilyasova's got 7 points in the game.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
Carter Williams kicks to Gibson. Mirotic sets the screen for Carter Williams. Shoots the 3. That's good from Mirotic on the assist from Carter Williams. He's got 16.
The perimeter shooting of Mirotic, a huge staple of his game that he utilizes so well when he's in rhythm.
There's a screen by Noel. There's the pick. Out to the wing. And here's Covington from the arc. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wade outside. He kicks it to Gibson. Wants to get it to Carter Williams and does. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
That's good from Carter Williams. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Rodriguez. Carter Williams hits them both. Here's McConnell. 12 points for him. Passes to Noel. Kicks it to Covington. Inside. Shoots from the baseline. Chalk up 2 there. Covington's got 8 points.
That's a high percentage look when you get the ball that close to the basket.
The Bulls leading by 7. And here's Wade. He's got 19. Now Carter Williams. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Covington in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Chicago up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep our pace on offense, right? Keep pushing the ball, keep getting out and running. They're going to pressure. They're going to continue to pick up the pressure.
And Fred Hoiberg, moments ago in that huddle, wanting to keep that offense dynamic. He plays up the tempo role. That's something that's important for him. Loves pace. But they're facing some stiff resistance guys here.
Hey, listen, this is a war. Both sides working hard to try and capture that momentum in this contest.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Mirotić at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. D-Wade out there with Grant. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The 76ers trail by 4. And stolen by Mirotić. Grant up top. Passed away. And Mirotić has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. And the 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. There's the feed to Noel. From 11 feet away, Chicago grabs the miss. Lopez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 13 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Grant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now here's Ilyasova. And here's Covington from the arc. The rebound by Grant. He dishes it to Lopez. He feeds it to Wade. Shot clock at 6. A terrific shot on the turnaround. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
D-Wade getting buckets out there, showing he can still take over offensively.
The dish to Covington. Here's Stauskas. Drills the baseline jumper. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Grant with the ball. Shoots a fader. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Stauskas. Back to Ilyasova. Down low. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Stauskas.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Grant. That's a 2 from Butler. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Mix up defensively left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Saric comes in for Ilyasova. The Bulls leading by 4. Wade outside. Now the pass to Mirotic. And Mirotic throws it down.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. McConnell kicks to Stauskas. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Stauskas has got 6 in the quarter.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Wade passes to Lopez. Back to Wade. Mirotic sets the screen for Wade. The three-pointer no good.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Another shot. Some solid defense from Butler.
Even though he couldn't quite convert the layup, I like him being in attack mode.
Here's Mirotic. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 4. McConnell kicks to Embiid. There's the pick. Dishes to Saric. For 3, Covington. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Stauskas kicks to McConnell. Inside. Here's Embiid. Good D by Lopez. The Bulls leading by 4. Butler dishes to Grant. Pass to Lopez. Feeds to Wade. The fadeaway. Good on the shot. Wade's got 12 points in just the second half.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
There's a good screen. Here's McConnell. Fires it up. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Grant kicks to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Wade. Lopez passes to Grant. No good from 11 feet.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Here's McConnell. He kicks it to Embiid. Passes it to Covington. Clock at 6. Good D by Lopez.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
And here is Grant. Takes the 3. Another miss by Wade. The 76ers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McConnell. Offensive rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He is thinking one step ahead there. As soon as the shot goes up, he's getting in position to grab the offensive board.
Chicago leading by 3. Now Grant. There's a good screen. Lopez dishes to Wade. 11 feet away and off the glass. That one's good. Wade's got 14 points here in the second half.
You can throw everyone and everything at Wade, but sometimes it doesn't matter.
It's stolen by Wade. And it's Grant in the corner. That three off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's McConnell. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid with a screen on Mirotic. And Saric kicks to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Grant. Lopez outside. Wade left side. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Embiid kicks to Saric. There's a screen. Six to shoot. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Now, here's Grant. Wade outside. Kicks to Mirotic from deep. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
I don't know what's happened to him in this second half, but he's been terrible from deep.
Here's Covington. Again, Philadelphia.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only 1 bucket in 5 attempts.
Grant kicks to Lopez. Pass to Butler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Jimmy Butler is really forcing the issue, leaving the defense no choice but to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's McConnell. There's the feed to Saric. Back to McConnell. Embiid with a screen on Grant. Off the screen, and Embiid throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Butler passes to Grant. He dishes it to Gibson. Outside Butler. He feeds it to Grant. And the pass to Wade. From deep. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stauskas dishes to Embiid. Outside Butler. Pass to Gibson. To the inside. Here's Grant. And again, no good by Chicago.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Gibson a screen. And Lopez has it in the corner. Outside Butler. Poke loose. Embiid the steal. One-on-one here. He goes up again, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I gotta tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
Here's Covington. McConnell kicks to Embiid. Lets it go from 14. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Well, they're passing to Grant. Wade, right side. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 5. It's stolen by Stauskas. One-on-one here. Here's McConnell. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Chicago. Wade dishes to Lopez. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Not who you picked to come up with a huge shot, but nevertheless, Robin Lopez just delivered a huge shot for his team.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And you know what? Don't go away from this formula. He is the go-to guy to put this game away.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Buries it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
A superstar scorer like Wade is always dangerous down the stretch.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Now off the inbound.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 1. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Patience is the key. Let's see what they come up with here.
Here's Wade. Gibson the screen. There's the triple. Bullseye!
Hey, it's not what he's known for, but every so often, Wade does pull up from deep.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Here's McConnell. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Dwayne, congrats on the win. Did you feel tonight like you needed to take over a little bit more than usual?
Well, when you're on the basketball floor, you got to do something. You got to make an impact, and I just try to make an impact either way. So our guys did a great job. That's what it's all about right now.
They took their cue from you, Dwayne. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade. Boy, he warmed up in the second half, running roughshod, just merciless against anyone trying to guard him. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
Dwayne Wade was simply not going to let his team lose tonight. His efficiency was on display. Just another game to add to D-Wade's Hall of Fame highlight reel.
With 2 straight losses under their belt, they needed somebody had to step up in the game, and he was the man to do it. He gave them exactly the lift they needed.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.